Today we're continuing our series on vital targets, and we're going to continue with the jaw. So we're going to start off with our first demonstration is when Mike Tyson fought Carl the Truth Williams. And the way that fight was, is that knockout to the jaw is Carl the Truth, Tyson's in his stance, and Carl the Truth, he throws a jab to Tyson and he catches Tyson. And when he did it though, Tyson kind of seen that he was dropping his right hand when he threw the jab. So when he threw the jab, and he actually hit Tyson with that. So Tyson kind of seen that he was dropping his right hand, so he says the next time he throws this jab, I'm going to slip to the jab to the inside and throw the hook. And that's what happened. He throws the jab, Tyson slips, Carl the Truth drops his right hand, and Tyson throws the hook and catches right on the jaw and knocks him out. It was a great one-punch knockout. Referee counted Carl the Truth Williams out. Little controversy because he got up basically on 9, but he was wobbly and didn't answer the referee. So that fight, that ended with that one-punch knockout.
At the devastating left hook.
And what Tyson does here, he bobs and weaves, gets under that jab and counters with a beautiful left hook.
Perfectly timed as Williams was dropping the right hand.
Our next demonstration was a fight that took place in 2006 with Calvin Brock, who I trained, against Zuri Lawrence. It was a few fights before Calvin had fought for the title when he fought Vladimir Klitschko in November 2006. In February 2006, we fought Zuri Lawrence, and Calvin scored Knockout of the Year by Ring Magazine. What he did in that fight was they were on the inside, pretty much on the inside of that inside, and Zuri Lawrence throws a looping right hand, and then he comes back with a left hook. And Calvin kind of knew that he could beat him to the left hook because the punches were looping. So at that time, the first time it happened, he was a little bit over to his right, to Zuri Lawrence's left. So what he did is he needed a little bit more space. So what he did is he kind of maneuvered himself over to the left a little bit. Zuri Lawrence threw the same punch again. He kind of caught Calvin, and then he comes back with the hook, and Calvin beats him to his hook, beats him to the punch, and catches him right on the jaw and knocks him out completely cold. I mean, he was sleeping in the air when he fell.
Punch. It was almost like the lights went out virtually instantly. Right there. He's out.
Our next demonstration is the great Roy Jones when he fought Toney Thornton when he was defending his IBF super middleweight title. And Roy throws a great left hook to the jaw, and he knocked Toney Thornton down, had Thornton hurt, but this bell saved Thornton. And in the next round, he ends up stopping Thornton. But the way he set that punch up in that fight is that he threw a jab to the head, and then he threw a jab to the body. And he's seen that Thornton, when he would jab to the body, Thornton would drop his hand. So he did it 3 times. If you watch the film, he did it 3 times. He throws the jab up to the head, he throws a jab to the body. And he sees the hands go down with Thornton. He throws a jab up, he throws a jab down. He throws a jab up, he throws a jab down. And when Roy throws that jab down, he bows his back a little bit like this and makes the guy's eyes go down, see? So he's changing his level. So he goes up and he goes down. So the 4th time what he does is he fakes up, he fakes down, and he takes his body and he comes and he kind of hops with it and he catches Thornton right on the jaw and knocks Thornton down. And like I said, he ends up stopping him the next round.
He had not been able to land one jab all night. Now he's got 1 in. Next time you get 2 in, and you're getting closer and closer to reaching Roy Jones.
You got to climb a mountain 1 hand at a time.
That's it, 1 punch at a time.
Here it is. Reflexes and power like this are rare to see. It's like seeing a combination ballet dancer and bouncer.
Our last demonstration is James Toney when he fought Iran Berkeley. When he took Iran Berkeley's super middleweight title, he put on an unbelievable display. In the last 3 demonstrations, we went over a left hook. This one, it was a right hand to the jaw. And the way he threw that punch was he was in front of Berkeley, and Berkeley throws the jab, and he kind of leans, and James Toney just does his patent roll, the way he would roll with the right hand. He rolls and he takes a little half step back, and just steps out of the way, and Berkeley leans, and he comes right over the top with a right hand to the jaw. So again, like he's there, he's in range, he knows his range, and he actually gives Berkeley the range where he thinks he can land the jab. But Berkeley, he knew that Berkeley would lean with the jab as well, because he had that intuition, he has that anticipation, and he knows, he has that insight. So when Berkeley threw the jab, he leaned. James Toney rolls and steps back, and then he comes right back with the jaw. So one more time, he throws it, steps back, and then he comes right over the top with the jaw, knocks Berkeley's mouthpiece out, and he just really just dominated in that whole fight.
All right. Okay, let's look at that clean right hand, and there you saw the mouthpiece flying outside of the ring. Once more, with feeling.
And those are some great examples on how you land a knockout punch to the jaw. Today we're continuing our... When he come back with the left hook, Calvin catches him first and beats him to the punch. Catches him on the jaw and beats him to the punch. And that was, the only thing I was thinking when I threw that hook on you, like you had your head turned this way, I didn't catch you on the jaw. You think it matters? Doesn't matter, huh?
The second time you hit my jaw, where'd you hit me?
Now, you kind of turned your head this way, and this way, and this way, and this way.
Oh, you want to do it again?
And then he come back, but see how you're turning your head? Your head should be...
Okay, okay.
Our next demonstration... I'm Coach Tom Yankello. Don't forget to subscribe to my world-class boxing channel.